today's transmission, which is very much based around the dual mirror and the fact that the world is like a mirror reflecting our own relationship to it. And before I start with this meditative transmission, I'd like you to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so that you're notified on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. Have a look at the descriptions below in the link tree so that you can claim your free energized painting, that you can book a free discovery call with me, and also have a look at my new online course, which is currently at half price, and many other goodies. So today's talk. We live in a world where the mirror is reflecting our relationship to it. And so the illusion of life is the dual mirror. The reflection that is formed in the mirror is formed in the unity of the heart and the mind. But there's always a delay in the reaction of the dual mirror. It is the fixation of attention on the reflection that actually has turned your life into an unconscious dream, where you are entirely within and in the power of circumstances. Close your eyes and receive this. It is not the circumstances, but my state of being. My state of being creates my circumstances. In this way, human beings allow reality to dominate them because they're so attached to the outer circumstances, anxiously watching the events unfolding within their mirror, the duality of the mirror. Just the same way your attention becomes immersed in a movie on a screen when you're at the cinema. You become so engrossed in the movie that you feel you're a part of it, because your emotions and feelings take over. But in life, this immersion is even deeper. Why? Because you're actually in it. You see, we get hypnotized by the reflection that we see in the mirror. It literally starts pulling us into the spherical mirror. And so how do you make your existence go from an unconscious to a conscious stream that you can control? You need to understand one simple thing. In this world, there is you and there's the mirror. And as long as your attention is focused onto the reflection, then you're going to remain stuck within the mirror. Everything that happens in the mirror happens regardless of you. And so your life is like a computer game, but you're not setting the rules. Of course, you're allowed to make certain attempts to influence what's happening in the mirror, but you lack one main thing. You do not have the option of leaving the game. And in the meantime, there's only one thing that keeps you locked within this game: your attention. You can get out of this mirror. Inside the mirror is the unconscious dream. Outside the mirror is the conscious dream. Reality is the same on both sides. It is, after all, a mirror. But inside the mirror, you are not the one who is controlling the reality. It is controlling you. You are in the power of the illusion that you can alter the reflection by touching it with your hands. But such a thing is only possible from this side, the outside, where the inner intention turns to the outer intention, which I've spoken in great detail about. So in order to come out, you need to switch your attention from the reflection to the image, from the small you to the real you, from the egoic self to the soul conscious beingness. And once you realize that you are standing in front of a mirror, you will get the ability to shape the reality by the image of your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions coming from a state of being, a fully conscious soul beingness. The heart mind is a mirror, covered with the enshrouding dust of the mind's ceaseless imaginings and illusions and Maya. But once you start to clean that up and wipe it clean by deep contemplation, meditation, silence, mystery upon mystery is revealed within the brightness of the mirror. An ordinary mirror that's free from dust reveals what is placed before it: a bird, a tree, the sky. In the mind-heart's mirror, bright nothing reveals the face of spirit, source. Its empty mystery is the source of that revelation, and what is reflected is all of appearance. You see, the people of the way do not fill themselves more and more with grandiose imagining about becoming emptier every day. They're too stuck on the external circumstances. But I'm here to remind you that your emptiness, at the center of your being, your nothingness, your purity, is your gift. If you look at a bead, the emptiness at its center, the hole at its center, is what makes it useful for adornment. And the emptiness at the heart of the mirror is what gives it the power for further revelations to self, to beingness, to your essence, to your soul consciousness. Empty thyself and fill your cup with the light of Source. Deep contemplation, meditation, stillness, silence, being with nature, sun gazing, breath work, so many things, all train the mind to be empty. It trains the heart to freedom. And when the mind and the heart are no longer occupied by their own image, the nature herself reveals herself to them in everything that is seen, every face, every cloud, every leaf, every stone, everything. And so the world is a mirror. It cannot be looked at. On the contrary, it simply reflects our own vision of it. Like I said at the beginning, the world is like a mirror reflecting your relationship to it. And so usually when we're looking at the world, people fix all of their attention onto the reflection. And so they become attached within the clutches of this illusion that reality exists independently and cannot be influenced in any other way than by working with the elbows in this physical world. This is where reality transurfing actually teaches you to do the opposite. Take your attention away from the reflection that you are seeing and direct it to your way of thinking. Change your thoughts to change your reality. And so looking at the world, I realize that I am looking at myself. My world gives me everything that my attention is fixed on. Also, my world cares about me because I chose to. My world is looking after me. I am looking after my world. And where does this bring us? As the image is the reflection. And if you agree that the world around you is yourself pushed out, then we can start to assume that what is happening around you is simply a story that you are telling yourself. And once you stop this story, your mind, your illusion, your Maya, your ego will calm down. Remember, the world around you is you pushed out. Change the story by changing your beliefs. And keep coming back to your center point, to your source. And reading the story of your reality is like reading a book. Your eyes can scan the words on the page of your book in the same way that your eyes scan the world around you. When you read, you are imagining what is going on, but the scenes are not in the letters themselves. The scenes are within you, in your inner verse. And the mirror states the content of the relationship but simply ignores the nature of the relationship. Do not think about what you do not want. Think about what you do intend to attain. So release your grip on the mirror and allow the world to move within the alternative space, the space of variance, where everything already exists. And in this way, train your mind that any reflection you see should be a positive one. You control reality by simply controlling your train of thought. All is well in my world. My world is looking after me. And in this way, you learn to move the image, not the reflection. So you're learning to change your mental outlook and the nature of your thoughts. Your attention should be focused on the end goal as if it were already achieved. Now just go and enjoy the process. And in this way, to materialize a particular slide, you must turn it methodically in your mind's eye for a significant period of time, using the power of your imagination. But do not suppress any emotions. Just simply change your relationship to the problem. Thank you. Wholeness and balanced vibrations.